All right, hello everyone. Come on in. Please hit the like button as you do. So let's talk about Kanye, honey, because what is going on with Kanye? Okay, he just goes from one extreme to the next. Now he's come out talking about he and his cousin had some sort of incestuous relationship. Okay, and so let's get into it. Kanye West reveals he had an incestuous relationship with his male cousin. Wondering why Kanye West's recent tweet about his cousin sparked such intense backlash online? Well, the rapper shared a deeply personal story from his childhood, linking it to his upcoming track called Cousins. Okay, the post quickly went viral as users reacted to its sensitive content, sparking widespread attention and online discussion. Now, here's what he revealed. Please pay attention. Okay, please pay attention. This is really sad, y'all. I'm going to share my screen so you all can see this. Please don't forget to hit that like button. Thank you in advance. Okay, here it is. So this is what Kanye supposedly posted saying, this song is called Cousins, about my cousin that's locked in jail for life for killing a pregnant lady a few years after I told him we wouldn't look at dirty magazines together anymore. Perhaps in my self-centered mess, I felt it was my fault that I showed him those dirty magazines when he was 6, and then we acted out what we saw. My dad had Playboy magazines, but the magazines I found in the top of my mom's closet were different. My name is Ye, and I sucked my cousin's blank till I was 14. Ooh, honey, do y'all hear this? Do y'all hear this? Okay, I have several questions as to why Kanye is revealing, why he's divulging this information. Why, after all this time, he's coming out and coming clean and telling us this and airing out his dirty laundry. Maybe so that we better understand him. Maybe so we know that maybe this is why he has some mental health issues, allegedly. Okay, maybe there was some sort of childhood trauma and this is it, supposedly. Kanye claimed that he engaged in the activity as a child and expressed feelings of guilt tied to it. He wrote, perhaps in my self centered mess, I felt it was my fault that I showed him those dirty magazines when he was 6. And then we acted out what we saw. Mm, mm, mm. A child's innocence lost. Okay, is what this sounds like. Very sad. Now, he did not name the cousin or provide further details about the crime referenced. No official records have been linked to this claim, and the identities of the individuals involved have not been confirmed. This tweet is part of Kanye West's recent online activity where he has made several personal disclosures. The tweet has sparked intense comments, with some supporting him while others questioning Ye about the age difference. Okay, as of now, no statement from Kanye West's representatives or family members has addressed the tweet or the song's content. The release date for the track Cousins has also not been announced. The tweet remains available on his official X or Twitter account. Okay, uh, they're talking about the age. Well, what was the age difference? Do they say it in the song? Because in this post, he basically says that he showed him the magazines when the cousin was 6 and they acted out the things, but then he says he did the do to the cousin until he was 14. So that means he was doing it before he turned 14. So my question is, how long was he doing it and at what age was he? If the cousin was 6, were they both 6 or close in age? I just have questions, but you know what? That does make some sense, okay, in my opinion. This absolutely does make sense now because it pretty much makes me realize all these different facets and different personalities and different, behaviors that Kanye seems to exhibit. This one, for example, with the contact lenses, he was looking a bit zesty, okay, and looking a bit almost robotic during this time period and acting as such, in my opinion. Okay. Maybe he was confused about his sexuality at that point. I just wonder. Now, right here, we have MAGA Kanye, all right, who was just completely in love with Donald Trump, okay, who was also at the same time having these outbursts and acting sporadically He looks lost in the eyes, okay, in my opinion, looking at this picture. And then we have the Billy Goat's Gruff Kanye, where he looks a little ragged, like he could possibly be someone who lives on the streets as a homeless person, no less. I mean, except from the grill. But, because if you're on the streets homeless, you wouldn't have a grill. I would imagine you'd have sold it to try to get whatever you could, is all I'm saying. But at the end of the day, now it's all starting to make sense as to why Kanye displays such outlandish behavior in so many cases. Okay, and has all these different looks and personalities to boot. He is probably someone who suffers from multiple personality disorder. Now, mind you, I'm no psychiatrist or psychologist, but I question whether or not he suffers from that. Okay, multiple personalities, because he definitely seems to have different ones. Okay, and then here you have the cool, laid back Kanye. All right. I mean, I just find it all interesting. Yeah. So he went into detail about this. And Kanye is 47 years old, and he comes out with this story about an incestuous relationship with his own cousin and all of that, and then does a song about it. Yeah, this is very much so. Very much so some strange behavior, okay? And we've seen plenty of strange behavior from Kanye in the past. But this probably just about sums it up, like I said, in my opinion, um, for the simple fact that this definitely makes me think that he has suffered from childhood trauma. He did say that he feels guilt about what he did. That could also cause childhood trauma. Okay. And then it was reported just a few hours ago that Kanye West and his wife, Bianca Censori, fueled reunion rumors after split following claims that she wanted him committed, honey. Okay. Kanye and Bianca Censori have fueled reunion speculation on Monday, hours after she broke her silence following their split. Now, the Yeezy rapper suggested they had broken up in the lyrics of his track Bianca, released earlier this month from his new album, okay, WW3. Is that supposed to stand for World War III? Okay, so anyway, West, who officially changed his name to Ye in 2018, claims Censori, age 30, ran away after she tried to have the troubled star committed. He suggested the Australian architect was the one who left him, saying in the chorus, Bianca, I just want you to come back. Come back to me. I know what I did to make you mad. He added in a verse saying, my baby, she ran away, but first she tried to get me committed, not going to the hospital because I am not sick. I just do not get it. Now, on Sunday, Censori shared her first post since the rapper's jaw-dropping claims 2 weeks earlier, a photo of her posing in a wet see-through nude top. He's always showing her body off, honey. He must think she's fine as wine and doesn't have any problem showing it to everybody else for all to see. Now, Censori made no mention of the status of her marriage to West or his recent claims. Then on Monday, West hinted that the relationship was back on track when he shared a new photo of them together on X. Now, posing a picture of the two of them together, he simply captioned it, fit pic. In the shot, Censori donned a satin corset-style bodysuit and over the knee black leather boots, while West stood slightly beside her or behind her, dressed in an all-black look with a hooded jacket and matching trousers. Well, at least he didn't wear that Black Klansman outfit, okay? I mean, I really don't want to see that eyesore ever again. Do y'all? Please, I should hope not. Now, despite West's recent breakup claims in his song, the pair were reportedly seen having dinner together at an Indian restaurant in Spain, according to a video that was obtained by Page 6. Okay, the grainy footage appeared to show the duo, who married in 2022, walking into the eatery on Friday. West made a series of concerning claims about Censori and her family in his track, Bianca. He rapped that she's having a panic attack and she is not liking the way that I tweeted. Until Bianca's back, I stay up all night. I'm not going to sleep. I really don't know where she's at. The gold digger hitmaker alleged that Censori's family got involved, rapping that her family, they got me locked up. They got me to go on retreat. They want me to run and meet. They want me to, and then there's a question mark. Okay, so anyway, West finalized his divorce from Kim Kardashian in 2021, and they, of course, have 4 children together: North Saint, Chicago, and Psalm. Honey, this is all nefarious. Let me share some of these pictures of them together, because these two are some of the weirdest dressing people that I think I've ever seen. Okay, look at that outfit. All right, I don't know where she was going with that on. Look at those boots, honey. This is all nefarious. And look at them right here. They both look a hot ass mess. Okay. They both look a hot ass mess. And y'all know it's true. All right. Y'all know it's true. But anyway, with that all being said, let me know what you all think about Kanye's confession, honey. Okay. Alexa, play Confessions by Usher, because Kanye's out here spilling the tea. Now, this just makes me wonder what else, you know, what else does Kanye have hidden and tucked away in his closet? Okay. What else does he have hidden in his closet, honey? I mean, coming out with incestuous relationships and all of this, just very, very nefarious in my opinion. But, I guess he felt like it had to be said. I guess he wanted it to be told. And now it is. And so, but what do you all think? Do you all think this is a common theme in some families, that people just cover it up and sweep it under the rug and act as though it never happened, and then deal with the trauma of it all for years to come? And then finally, at some point, break and just have to tell it, have to let it all out to get it off their chest? What do you all think? Do you think that this has anything to do, or everything to do, with Kanye's strange behavior over the years? The different personalities, the strange clothing, that he dresses in, the rants, the hate-fueled speech that he's given, calling people out and going in on people, talking about people's kids and all these things. Do you think that this has anything to do with that? Because me personally, I think it has everything to do with it. Now it really helps me to understand Kanye a little bit better. Okay, so anyway, prayers for his mental health. Okay, I hope he gets the treatment that he needs, because guess what? He absolutely does need treatment. Okay, so anyway, with that all been said, I love you all to life. Please drop me a comment, let me know what you think, and don't forget to like and share the video, and I will talk to you all again soon. Peace.